Across Africa, millions grapple with health challenges from hypertension to stress-related illnesses. While orthodox medicine has its merits, herbal medicine has also demonstrated remarkable efficacy with minimal to zero side effects. Established in 2019 with funding from the World Bank, the Africa Center of Excellence for Drug Discovery, Herbal Medicines Development and Regulatory Sciences (ACEDHARS) has emerged as a beacon of innovation. This center enhances expertise in quality assurance, dosage standardization, reproducibility of herbal preparations, drug development, repurposing and safety monitoring across West and Central Africa, merging ancient wisdom with cutting-edge science. Located at the prestigious University of Lagos in Lagos State, Nigeria, ACEDHARS aspires to become Africa's premier hub for unearthing the potential of herbal medicine, developing life-saving drugs, and ensuring safety and quality.
This center was established in 2019, most especially because of the East Impact project that came up. And our vision is basically to be an African hub for drug development through herbal medicine research and drug repurposing. So being an African hub mean that information from all over Africa will be gathered, and we're going to go into the lab, develop this into medicine that everybody can use.
ACEDHARS, I must say, has really had a very great positive impact on the University of Lagos, especially with respect to research, enhancing our research capabilities across the West African sub-region. It has also assisted the university to improve on its reputation as a hub for research in herbal medicine, regulatory science, drug regulatory science across the West African and Central region.
Over the past 5 years, ACEDHARS has empowered its students, faculty and research teams to develop groundbreaking solutions for Africa's pressing health challenges.
We realized the Impact project was going to help us to be able to expand our training and research, and we're more interested in developing our local plants materials into herbal products for treatments of non-communicable diseases. A team was already working on herbal products that can be used for regulating heart blood pressure. So that was the first thing we moved our minds into, and that product is now ready and it's in form of a capsule. So basically it's more of extracts of Garcinia cola, and that is used for regulating high blood pressure.
One of the center's most notable breakthroughs addresses the pervasive issue of stress and mood changes. While numerous medications are available, the stress and mood support tea developed by ACEDHARS stands out.
Another of our innovation, which we are very proud of, is our mood support. Because if you notice now that depression is becoming a common thing all over the world. So that is one thing our mind quickly went into. And so we've come up with this mood support tea, and it's been a success story.
What the medication does is to improve the neurotransmitters that are responsible to the stress and mood changes, and then make them to be sustainable in the system, as such the individual would not feel any mood or sadness or feeling of not being satisfied with life, or may even try to attempt suicide. So that's what this herbal medication does. It took us about 2 years and 6 months from the ideation and the research, series of research and testing, to come to the concentration, the dose that we feel is comparable and very much better with synthetic drugs.
Before, I was diagnosed on hypertension, which called stress. A friend introduced me to tea herb, which was produced by Excellent Center. And since I've been using the Excellent tea, everything changed in my life. I didn't have heartbeat again. I move very well. I sleep very well. And I even introduced it to most of my friends.
Sometimes you get patients that come in complaining of stress, difficulty sleeping, and they also complain of loss of interest in their daily activities, which are some signs that they are actually down, their moods are down, signs of depression. So when those patients come in, and some of them you actually have preference for herbal products, while for some of them we'll give them the product as a trial to use on them to see how effective it will be. And we've gotten some very good responses from them. Although it's on trial, because these are free samples just given to them to test, because those information will be needed when it's time to regulate the product and then get the approval from the government.
This unique formulation delivers multiple positive effects in a single blend, setting it apart from others and highlighting the center's commitment to championing effective and holistic healthcare solutions.
We also have 2 products in which these are our students and our researchers that have done some other work. So what we just did was to support what they had done. It's not necessarily our research, it was just helping them to the finishing. And that is one of our stress relief soaps. It is magical. So that soap the extract is infused in black soap. The herbal black soap, like we want everything to be natural, right? So you only have to have a bath at night with that soap, and you wake up in the morning like a newborn baby, all stress gone. And that takes away your paracetamol, all those pain relief, Valium and all that, and you wake up without feeling drowsy.
We are creating a value chain. We start with the possibility of growing the plants, because the plants are not shrubs. They are plants that you can grow within a very short time. And from the growth of the plant to the standardization to the end of the product, we believe that there is a very strong demand, especially for the sunscreen. Everybody wants to look good, and cosmetics, and it's an absolutely natural remedy. Only one substance there is not natural, and that substance that is not natural has been established to be non-toxic, and so there's a lot of prospects, there's a lot of market, there's a lot of demand, and it will be addressing a number of health issues that will benefit the community, and it's possible in the future that it can earn foreign exchange.
The center offers a diverse array of postgraduate programs at both the master's and PhD levels, including herbal medicine, drug discovery and development, regulatory science, biomedical toxicology, and pharmacovigilance. As of April 2024, ACEDHARS had enrolled a total of 285 master's and PhD students, comprising 168 Nigerian students and 117 students from other African countries. Notably, 103 of these students are female, showcasing the center's dedication to promoting gender diversity in higher education.
I'm studying drug discovery and development under ACEDHARS. A few months ago, the center organized a farmpreneur seminar for us, and then there were a lot of opportunities, like what you've been able to get from your research, how you can monetize it to benefit the populace. So I was able to collaborate with some people from other countries, from other African countries, to bring out something, and we are currently on it. The center has been able to help me to use their equipment without paying a dime. So it has really helped me a lot.
The benefit of scholarship for our regional students is 100%. All our regional students have scholarship, and their scholarship covers their admission letter, their tuition fee, their accommodation, their visa. Even we give them stipends for 18 months when they are here or even when they are not in Nigeria. We give them stipend for 18 months for those for the master's degree. But for PhD degree, we give them stipend up to like 4 years. So our regional students are actually benefiting very well. While our national students, they are also benefiting, but from their own side, they enjoyed research grounds. Then we give them accommodation during examination. So that is the benefit they enjoy. Then we also have indigenous students. So we also give scholarship to indigenous students.
In addition to its impressive enrollment, the center has provided professional short course training to 583 individuals and boasts nearly 100 publications in Scopus Index journals. The center also works closely with regulatory authorities such as the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, in Nigeria, the Lagos State Traditional Medicine Board, and Liberia's Ministry of Health.
Well, the partnership is sharing information, partnershiping in internship program, training program. This is what is it, and research work. You know, in this company, we have developed some products in the past. Like for instance, we have developed vitamin C syrup that could last to 10 years. It was developed by partnership with the University of Lagos.
Through its partnership with the Lagos State Traditional Medicine Board, ACEDHARS has trained over 200 traditional medicine practitioners across Lagos State.
The center was here last year or so to organize capacity building training for the practitioners of Traditional Medicine Board. They were so happy. People, the practitioners, the traditional medicine practitioners, even they were demanding for the weeks. It should be around 3 months or 6 months. Presently, they are sponsoring some of our staff for master's program at the University of Lagos, Akoka, there. And those that are sponsoring are also among the lecturers that they used to impart the knowledge gained from the master's program on the practitioners of Traditional Medicine Board presently now.
I want to say kudos to ACEDHARS for the opportunity given to us to learn new things, because we've been having data decision gap for some while, and through the intervention of ACEDHARS, we're able to manage how to bridge those gaps so that the university management will be able to make decisions based on data analytics, such as maybe hostels. If you have hostels, male or female hostels, you'll be able to know the total number of students, the total number of male students, the total number of female students, in order to make provision for other facilities.
ACEDHARS also leverages these partnerships to facilitate valuable internship opportunities for its students. While most students have completed internships within Nigeria, the center is actively expanding these opportunities to Ghana, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. Dr. Olubodun Opadun Taiwo, an alumnus of ACEDHARS and now a clinical trial manager with Pomath Health, a clinical research organization in Lagos, shares her experience.
Our ACEDHARS actually prepared me for this position. Firstly, the grant helped speed up my PhD research work. So I basically spent less than 3 years, including the ASU strike. And when the opportunity came, the qualification was a PhD in pharmacology, and it made me ready for it. And during my PhD, what I basically did was preclinical studies, and that is a process of drug development, and which is one of the core centers for ACEDHARS. And this is also a continuity from clinical trial. We don't just stop at the preclinical, which is the basic that we do with animals. It's supposed to continue and extend to clinical trial. And most times for the community, many of the studies after the preclinical stage, it just dies there. No progression into clinical phase. So working here would help also translate those results into real clinical trials and bridge the gap between the community and clinical research.
Dr. Taiwo is how can I describe her? She's somebody that's very strong-willed. She doesn't give up. She doesn't say no to opportunities, especially in the area of research. And I saw all of those qualities in her when I first met her. And setting up, we needed somebody to be our clinical trial manager, and she was a perfect fit for exactly what we were looking for. And ever since then, she's been working with us, helping us to set up, from documentation, from ISO applications, reviewing protocols, and even part of the leadership, leadership requirements, as we wanted. So I think she's a good one for us.
When I first heard about ACEDHARS, they traveled from Nigeria to Liberia to introduce the program to us, and that's how I got to know about it. And they introduced a full-time scholarship. I was able to apply and accepted, and I joined the program 2021-2022 set. I successfully went through the program, and I was able to pick a research topic that which I was forced to come to Nigeria and had a very great experience with a lot of their equipment in their lab, the pharmacognosy lab, the pharmaceutical lab. I was able to do my research and completed my research in 2022-2023.
They have assisted the university towards internationalization. For instance, at the moment, ACEDHARS is, through its processes, is assisting the university towards achieving what we can call the international accreditation of our programs. And they are also doing that specifically for one of the programs being run by ACEDHARS in pharmacognosy.
The ACE Impact Project Fund is a $6 million project, and it's basically for training and research. And that fund has assisted us to be able to procure equipment that we otherwise would not have been able to do at such pace in which we have done that. That fund has assisted us to start our building, which is going to be the African Hub. That fund has also assisted us in trainings. So we've been able to develop human capacity. The capacity has not just been for our researchers. Capacity development has also been across the university, especially our administrators. So with that fund, we are sure that that has given us a leap, a leap that would not have ordinarily done in our 5 years existence. So with that fund, we're grateful to Nigeria for being bold enough to take the loan. We're grateful to AU, to the World Bank, because this group have also assisted us.
As ACEDHARS continues to push the frontiers of herbal medicine and drug development through quality research, it remains dedicated to transforming healthcare across Africa.